Hello everybody, Snowflake here, and welcome to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Tag Force 2. Yeah, we are about to start the Rayella tournament. Well, actually, we've got to sleep first, but we're close to starting the Rayella tournament. We've done every duel that we're going to do before a Rayella tournament. And yeah, we had some interesting ones in the last episode. We used our Destiny board deck to defeat Terrence and Deezer, even without being able to complete the Destiny board. We were just able to deal enough damage to them over time. Unfortunately, we lost to Jesse and Bonaparte in our. It was our chance to tie, a chance to tie Bonaparte in terms of wins and losses, but now we're 2 behind because we lost that one with our Agent deck. But at least we won our Dark Scorpion showdown against Yumi, as well as her partner Simon. So at least we've got a win heading into the tournament. Now, last time we did the Rayella tournament, excuse me, last time we did the Rayella tournament, we didn't even win the first duel. So I'm hoping for an improvement on that this time around. So yeah, as in every episode, we will aim to do at least 3 duels in the episode. So if we get knocked out of a Rayella tournament early, we'll do some more duels to make up for it. But hopefully that will not be necessary, and we will just go ahead and win the whole thing. Alright, and we will be starting with our burn deck. I can already tell the further we get into the Rayella tournament, the more difficult it's going to be looking at some of the decks. That's fine. We want to earn it. I'm just looking to see if there's anything I want to add into my burn deck. Spirit Reaper could potentially be something to add. We've got Marshmallow in there. Marshmallow stalls and burns. But Spirit Reaper might not be terrible for some additional stall. Free Dog Room of Nightmares. It is good. It is really good in this deck. Gem Flash Energy. Deal damage equal to the number of continuous spells on the field. It's fun, but it's just not as good, man. I don't think there's anything else we need to put in there. Yeah. The Spirit Reaper. It works so well when I put it in the Dark Scorpion deck. Spirit Reaper is pretty much going in most of my decks that require any kind of stall, alongside Marshmallow. Okay. Yeah, that'll be the first deck we'll use. I remember there's a duel tournament, Chazz. We've attended them all so far. Okay, let's try Rayella. Okay, we'll start with Veiga and Deluge, who I believe were the team that knocked us out. I mean, it's always the same people in the same place. So yeah, hopefully we'll be able to beat Veiga and Deluge this time. Although now they have the upgraded decks, but also Chazz has an upgraded deck. So who knows? We're about to find out. Okay, we have a first to move. You better be right, Chazz. Okay, all monsters, but some good monsters. Ooh, okay, and Future Fusion. Aha, we've already got the combo. Send the Ojamas to the grave, and then you've got ammo for Solar Purity and Light. As well as, you know, getting Ojama King in 2 turns. That's never a bad thing either. Look at that, Chazz is pulling off some sick combos. Okay, he's summoned the Tiger Jet as opposed to, I don't know, setting it, since it has better defense. But because of Solar Purity and Light's effect, Viger will need something, or Deluge will need something with 1900 or more attack to beat it. Aw, Heavy Storm. Just to get rid of, just because they don't want Ojama King. Alright, do I have a Heavy Storm? No. But I've got some cool cards. Let's MST something. Legacy of Yatagarasu. Not a good target. Okay, well, hopefully the other face down card, I'm not going to regret that. Let's see. V-Tiger Jet attack. UFO Turtle. He'll get Tenkabuto Shiano, right? Which means we don't get a chain of UFO Turtles. Be gone, Knave. So that will go back to my hand. But this could work in our favor, to be fair. If you see what I mean already, then you're very smart. But yeah, I'm going to put Des Koala face down. So if Des Koala does battle damage, it gets its effect, then it will go back to my hand, so I can use it again. Which is amazing. And then we've got a chain of continuous spells. So we can play Burning Land. We can play Wave Motion Cannon. And Dark Room of Nightmare. We won't bother with Messenger of Peace. We don't need that just yet. Yeah, we can start dealing 800 damage per turn. Minimum. Okay, monster face down. One card face down. You could flip the Des Koala for another 1900 damage. And then if you attack directly, you can get the Des Koala back. Yeah, we also burn a little bit. That's okay. And meanwhile, Wave Motion Cannon is just building up. Okay, he's gone with a prototype. Fair enough. Strongest monster in his hand. Exiled Force. He probably should have used that effect. That would have been more useful than waiting. Okay. Things looking good. Prototype goes back, but that's not a big deal. Much rather just keep dealing more damage. Okay, he's going for the attack. He's got Gaia Soul. Okay, that actually works with the God Knave, because it would be destroyed at the end of the turn, but instead it will go back to his hand. So that makes sense. Okay, he attacked Big Koala. Sorry, Des Koala. So we do get its effect. That's another 1500 damage. I think means we're about to win. I think we were about to win anyway. Sorry, it was 16 because it sent it back to the hand as well. Plus 300 for 1900. Even wave motion cannon's just enough to win. Not allowed to use Meteor of Destruction anymore. Legacy Yatagarasu. So if that's all you've got left, then we're absolutely fine. Yep. That's enough. Wave motion cannon, take it away. And Dark Rune of Nightmare, which I did take out one of them. I'm glad I kept. No, I didn't. I didn't take out one of them. I kept all three. And look how well it did. Okay, cool. Well, we've already beaten our raw yellow record, at least with Chazz. Did win this, I believe, with both Jaden. Did we win this with everyone else? I think I won it definitely with Jaden and Alexis. I can't remember. I don't think I won it with Cyrus. Scram. Okay, next deck, we've got the Roids. So even though we haven't won this with Cyrus, we'll use an element of his deck, I suppose. Don't think there's anything particularly I want to add. Just wondering if there was any machine support, but not really. And no, we're not putting Spirit Reaper in this one, as tempting as it is. Okay, Marcel and Pippin. Or I think it's Marcel and Pippin. Maybe it's Marcel and Craig. Whoever Marcel's with, we'll duel in you. Interesting hand. Okay, it is Craig, so it is a Machina guy who's usually quite trap heavy, although he's only got the one at the moment. Some good cards in that hand. Gold Sarcophagus. Future Fusion. Don't mind that. Bit conservative for now, but that's fine. Heavy Storm. Didn't Kane Regaki break, interestingly. Okay. Well, hopefully we won't have to worry about back row this game. They had Call of the Haunted as well. Because I've also got my Heavy Storm. Yeah, Celestial Transformation and Spell Absorbing Life, both pretty lame cards. Maybe shouldn't have, maybe didn't really need to do that. Let's try and Reason. Level 7. Don't think I have a level 7 monster here. What of Avarice? Yeah, Rescuer is pretty good. My Dragon Head can be flipped as well. Let's see. Sheena's Defender. Annoying, but at the very least, he doesn't have a Commander Covington to add to his hand. We can look for his deck, and we can see, yes, he runs Agents. Some good cards in there too. He doesn't have Zerato. I guess that's only Yan. Only Yan runs that card. Okay, Rescueroid, Try your luck. Marshmallow. Great. Okay, well, we're going to have to hang tight a little bit until we can get Guilford the Lightning on the field. Put Decoy Royd down as well. End. Okay, Machinist Sniper. Little bit of a problem. Rare Gold Armor. We can't attack anything other than... I would have put that on Marshmallow. But okay. I was thinking of using Compulsory Evacuation Device to send Machiner's Defender back, because I was thinking I could get Guilford. But if they're going to destroy Decoy Royd anyway, then I'm not going to get Guilford. So I'm not going to bother. I can use Rescue Royd to bring Decoy Royd back to my hand, for what it's worth. What have we got in our hand? Chazz has Brain Control and Zed Metal Tank. So we would... I think we play it anyway. We need to keep White Dragon Head on the field. Much as I hate wasting Compulse on a level 4 monster. Order to Smash is a good card with the Ojamas. Yeah, but they're going to go to the graveyard now because Chazz is playing Future Fusion. Okay, he didn't go for the YZ tank, or what is it? What's it called? I don't actually know what the YZ one's called. We're gonna find out. Tank Dragon. Okay. And this one destroys face-up spells and traps, face-down monsters. Yeah. Too bad we missed the boat with Marshmallow there. But we do have a Brain Control, and probably an eventual Guilford. More traps, or a Morphing Jar. Okay, Magic Cylinder could be useful. Assuming it doesn't die. Because I have the ability to destroy face down monsters, but I don't want to destroy anything. Because I can get Decoy Royd back. Yeah. We're going to attack with it. Mars, that's fine. Wouldn't have been worth it. We might as well switch Rescue Royd, set Decoy Royd, and then Magic Cylinder for some more protection. Even though we don't really need it. Okay, cool. You flip Decoy Royd up. You gain some life points, but now you have to attack Decoy Royd. If you attack, and I get it back. Not that you have much else going for you offensively. Okay. Here comes Ojama King, who's about to render all of your zones useless. Ooh, limiter removal's good. He could, if Chazz was smart, he could play Brain Control and go for a big play. Not now, I think, but eventually. Yay, Ojama King. Okay, he's going to use the Tank Dragon to get rid of one of those cards. Brain Control, that... Yeah, okay. Don't see how else... Well, we've got Guildford, actually. We can get rid of Marshmallow and that face-down monster. Thing is, if I do that, I have to tribute either Ojama King or YZ Tank Dragon. Neither of which I'm particularly keen on. But I have Patroid now, so if I wait a turn... Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Although, we also have Mage Power. And Limiter Removal. Okay, so if I summon Guildford... YZ42... I'd have to get rid of Rescueroid. Guildford 28 plus 25 from Mage Power would be enough. I'd be putting a lot of eggs in one basket if I did this move. Maybe I wait one more turn and use the effect of Patroid to see what they've got. That seems like the more sensible move, doesn't it? I usually like to go for the play that makes me win the duel right now. Screw it, we're going for the highlight reel. Yes, we'll tribute Decoyroid, Rescueroid, and Ojama King. As cool as it was to have Ojama King around, while Future Fusion stays on the field, that's kind of annoying. What else did you have? Nova Summoner. That could have also been very annoying. Okay, so we've got Mage Power plus Limiter Removal. Probably put Mage Power on the Guildford. That's the safe thing to do, right? Yeah, that's the safer thing to do. Widespread Ruin. Okay, well maybe it wasn't the safer thing to do because Guildford is dead. Oh, we messed this up. I mean, we dealt a lot of damage, but our only monster's getting destroyed. We've got Magic Cylinder, and I've got Patroid in my hand for next turn, but... Okay, going for the big play was not the smart play. Now we're left with limited options. Am I ever in this tournament for us? I'm going to save Magic Cylinder. Yeah, Chazz is literally playing off a draw. Widespread Ruin's not bad. If he tribute summons for something, that would be ideal. Alright, well, we'll just destroy his monster then. Okay, a lot of face downs being played. Okay, well, we've got 2 Patroids now, so I feel like it would be rude not to use one of them. Okay, let's have a peek at the one in front of us. Call of the Haunted. I mean, he's undoubtedly going to play it. And bring back Machinist Sniper. Let's get it out of him early, at least. Okay, I will end. This is not good. Commander Covington's at least not terrible, not the worst card to face. I play Magic Cylinder, save Patroid for another turn. I think I will, just because we're not doing too great in terms of life points. Oh. I'll take that. You would rather gain 1800 than lose 1800, but you've lost your best monster. He does have another trap, but Chazz can look at it. Whether he does anything with that information, I sincerely doubt it, but we can at least have a look. Oh, Pot of Avarice is cool. Chazz is an empty hand, so that's good to refresh. Guildford I would have left in the graveyard, though. He's got all of his Ojamas back. Okay, those are some useful cards, even if things go wrong. Sakuretsu Armor. I mean, if I wouldn't mind wasting it on Patroid if they wanted to do that. Yeah, just play swords, and no need to play Hammer Shot on a 1k monster. We're struggling our way through this one. I forgot we have another Patroid. We've also got UFO-roid, which is not bad if we can get it on the field. You can have a look at their face-down monster. Agent of Force Mars. I would consider that a bigger threat than Commander Covington, so let's take that out. And end. Okay, they're just defending now. We just need some time to build up some strength on the field beyond just Patroid. Zed Metal Tank is decent. Machinist Defender, that's something we can't beat. At least Chazz is smart enough not to attack that. Galendio in attack. It can't attack at the moment. Okay. The will attack next turn though. Ooh, reasoning. Let's give it a try. Level 5. Submarine-roid. Yeah, actually that's really good for this situation. I want to keep Patroid. So I'm actually going to tribute... Well, I'm not going to do it yet. Going to switch Patroid to defense. We are going to attack directly with Submarine-roid. because then Galendua will get destroyed. And I'm controversially going to tribute Chazz's Z Metal Tank to set UFO-roid, because that feels a bit safer. Hope I don't regret that move. Okay, if they're just defending, trap cards are scary. Drama Yellow. That could work with Order to Smash. Okay, that's Commander Covington, so we know that can be beaten. But I'd rather have looked at the trap card, because that's what's scaring me here. It's not Mirror Force, because he probably would have used it. You know that's Covington. I forgot what Order to Smash actually does, by the way, but I know it works with level 2 or below normal monsters, and it was good enough for me to put into Chazz's deck. So I'll check in a minute. Nova Summoner, yeah, that pretty much outranks our attacking monsters. UFO-roid, if he attacks it, will get us another one. No, he's smart enough to go for Patroid. Ooh, Droroid, that's a good card. Order to Smash. When it's resolved, you can tribute an all monster and destroy 1 or 2 spell or trap cards on your opponent's field. Interesting. Call of the Haunted is useless, so I'd wait for him to play another one. Or I can just flip Ojama Yellow now, or not right now, but I'll flip Ojama Yellow, and if it gets attacked, I can chain Order to Smash. And it probably will get attacked. Switch UFO into defense. Summon Drill. Switch Submarine. Submarine attack. And since Nova Summoner is going to let him summon something else anyway, I'm just going to go for the Machiner's Defender. You don't have a Commander Covington, Marcel. Let's not pretend like you do. Although there are still some scary cards in here, like Mirror Force. I hope I haven't just shuffled that to the top of your deck. Yeah, okay, let's flip summon Ojama Yellow, otherwise we're never going to get to use Order to Smash. Let's see if we can wait for them to do something. Rare Gold Armor, well, that's a second spell or trap target. Not yet. United we stand. Yeah, I see where you're going with this. Oh, I was kind of hoping he'd attack the Drillroid, but that makes way more sense. Okay, Ojama Yellow, thank you for serving a purpose. You will get rid of United We Stand and this face down card. Shows my body as a shield. Okay, you destroyed UFO-roid. So you're letting me get another machine onto the field. We just go double Submarine-roid. Could go Cyber Phoenix. Or Patroid. Although, nah, double submarine roid's too funny. Let's go with that. And I don't think Craig will have any fairies in his deck, so I think Nova Summoner shouldn't be able to do anything. We've got V-Tiger Jet as well. So we've almost won. I mean, yeah, next turn, if the Submarine Roid, I think even with one of them attacks, maybe we need both, actually. 200, 1800. No, we just need one of them. No, we do need both. Sorry, long day. Maths is escaping me. Okay, well, he's got to top deck something good before this duel's over. Oh. Guessing it was one of his tribute monsters. Bad luck with that, pal. Submarine Roids. Resume offensive position. We'll summon Jet Roid just for the sake of having a full field. Okay, good job, Submarine Roids. We had to grind a little bit. But yeah, we held firm in the end. There was a part of the duel where we were a little bit out of control, where we were relying on top decks. But yeah. Luckily, there's enough good cards in this deck for this to work. And I was kind of anticipating some kind of equip spell play, which is why I waited with Order to Smash. I felt like they might try like a Mage Power United We Stand, something like that. So, I'm glad. Okay, 2 duels down, which means this episode will just be the Raw Yellow tournament, no matter how it ends. We've at least survived that long. But now we're using our Toon deck, which could potentially be very scary. I don't think there's anything I would add to this deck. Is Marshmallow even in it? No, so I probably wouldn't put Spirit Reaper in either. I don't think Inferno Reckless Summon would work on a Toon, would it? Like Toon Mermaid? It would. I just don't know if I'd put the card in my deck just for that. Probably not. Yeah, other than that, I think we're good to go. Next up is Pippin and Rune. You know, pretty good records against these guys, so hopefully the fact that we're using the Toon deck doesn't hamper us too much. I love the Toon deck when it works, but it's a tricky one. Especially when it seems they always have an MST or Heavy Storm when you use it. Oh wow, he managed to draw 3 Ojama monsters. He did get a reasoning, so we might get a usable monster now that Chazz has so many Ojamas in his hand. Level 4 though, that's a lot of... Another Ojama. Right. Well, at least the draws can't get much worse from here. Out of the 6 Ojama cards in his deck, he got 4 of them in his first 7 cards. Okay, emergency provisions. I know that trick. Hopefully at least the fact that we have 2 monsters out on the field might make next turn easier. Combo fighter. Wait, a chain link of 2 did occur, right? So he would be able to attack twice with combo fighter. Doesn't matter, he's played Fissure just to destroy Ojama Yellow. Feels like a bit of a waste. Big Bang Shot as well. It means if Chazz plays Heavy Storm, then that combo fighter's gone. Oh, well, it didn't get to attack twice. Okay. Ooh, Giant Trunade. Does it just have to be removed from the field? Yes, it does. That's all it needs. Okay. We did get Toon World. We have got the chance to summon Toon Dark Magician Girl. Nice. Let's play... I don't know if this will work. There's no loss if it doesn't. Spell Absorption. Then Giant Trunade? Okay, it didn't work, but it doesn't matter. Spell Absorption again. Toon World. With a price of only 500 life points. Then we can special summon Toon Mermaid. And then we can special summon Toon Dark Magician Girl. And I've only got Lightning Vortex left now. Does this... I don't think Toon Dark Magician Girl has to wait to attack, does it? Yeah. That's one of the good things about Toon Dark Magician Girl. It's one of the only toons, maybe the only one in this era of Yu-Gi-Oh! That doesn't have to wait a turn before attacking. And now we're tied. Although, yeah, Rune could have pretty much anything, so I'm not getting excited. We don't have to pay life points to attack with him either. Snatch Steal, though, that's not good. Yeah. I hope Chazz is smart enough to play Heavy Storm, even though it would destroy Toon Dark Magician Girl. Because, yeah, that's not good. Play Heavy Storm, Chazz. There's not much else to do since all you've got is Ojamas. Reed's good. Yeah, it sucks to lose Toon World. We don't really have much of a choice. And we destroyed a Statue of a Wicked and a Black Pendant. Not sure why you'd play that face down. You might as well just got an extra 500 out of it. Okay, we get a Wicked token. Which has drew free the Brave Wanderer, which is at least a monster that can match up to their Battle Locks. I've still got Lightning Vortex. Let's see what I draw next turn. Combo Fighter and attack. Is he planning to crash his battle locks? He is. That's a smart move. I just didn't think the AI was smart enough to do that. Okay, well, if I get a bad draw, I can discard it for Lightning Vortex. If I get a good enough monster, I can summon that and save Lightning Vortex. Let's see what my deck has for me. Okay, Toon Goblin Attack Force. That's good enough for now. Black Pendant, okay. That's still not strong enough. And then he switched it to defense anyway. He's just trying to make us take the 500 burn, isn't he? Okay, Machine King. Why you set that? Could have beat Combo Fighter even if you didn't want to attack with the goblins. Chazz, you're concerning me with these moves. Badlocks comes back and it can do piercing now. Oh, Big Bang Shot doesn't make too much of a difference since it had piercing anyway. Oh no, you put it on Combo Fighter. Oh, this is awful. Okay, we only lose 1,000. And he didn't go for the Toon Goblins. Well, I think I have no choice but to Lightning Vortex now. Because otherwise we're dead next turn. We'll lose 500 life points, but better than losing the duel. We can't really afford to attack with the Toon Goblins. So I just gotta hope that that's enough. At least they're not attacking us. Chazz in his hand of Ojamas, man. He's got a Destiny draw now. Call of the Haunted, not too bad. Yeah, the problem is they have an army of monsters. And I only have a Goblin Toon Table of Contents. Let me check. It's Toon Dog, Magician Girl. Yeah, I can bring it back if I play Toon World. The problem is that will leave me with 200 life points. That's quite a heavy risk. Toon Cannon Soldier's an alternative. Toon Gemini Elf's an alternative. Toon World's a big risk, man. Am I really gonna go down to 200 life points? If I do, then we have 3 turns of direct... Actually, no, we've got Toon Goblins as well. That will also be able to attack directly. So we could potentially win on Chazz's next turn. So I'm gonna go for it, man. Could be a big mistake. Yep, just attack directly. Okay. They have to get Toon Dark Magician Girl off the field, or they will lose next turn. And even if they do, we've got Goblins might be a good backup. This is a... What have they drawn? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. He's drawn Hand of Nephis. That gives him Sacred Phoenix, and that gives him the game. Was it wrong to take that risk? I still don't think it was wrong. Like, we were heavily, heavily behind, and it was going to take a lot for us to come back. So I feel like we had to make that kind of a play in order to stand the best chance of winning the duel. He had nothing in his hand, and he top decked a card that would get him a 2400 monster. So, what can you do, man? But yeah, it's another Raw Yellow tournament defeat for us. At least we won a couple of duels this time, but that stings, man. Okay, well, I'm going to end the episode there then, with just the Raw Yellow tournament today. Yeah, so as a reminder, we did the Raw Yellow tournament. We won with our burn deck against Viga and Deluge, who knocked us out of the last tournament. That one was a fairly easy one. Marcel and Craig were a little bit more challenging, but we were able to take them down with a Void deck eventually. But unfortunately, Pippin and Rune were able to beat us with our Toon deck. Yeah, the Snack Steal was the play that hurt us, because they took the Toon Dark Magician Girl, and we had to destroy Toon World just to get it back, even though it would destroy the Toon Dark Magician Girl. And then I had to play another Toon World and risk our life points to try and go for a game-winning play, and then it ended up losing us the duel, unfortunately. But yeah, on to the next episode, I suppose, and we'll see how it goes. We're going to be doing 3 more tag duels against opponents to be determined. Maybe we'll go to class as well, depending on where we go and how many people we find there. But yeah, that's going to be it for now. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.